Greetings, mortals, and welcome back.
So, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it looks like it might just be a financial issue. They might just be broke. So, what I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to do this with Yuki's Cat Haven, is I'm going to try subsidizing them. So, I'm going to give them... I'm going to give them 4 ducats in subsidies, and we'll see if this influences their behavior at all. So, hopefully it does, because it would be very silly. Okay. I'd like to get territory over on this side, actually. So, do I need to do anything over in Asia right now? I feel like I could be expanding militaristically more, and I should be. So let's start working our magic over here. So Ayutthaya has how much in the way of military pressure? Ayutthaya has 30,000 troops, which is quite a few. Anyone else that's small that I want to pick on? I could use these guys. So their independence is supported by Divet. So this could be interesting. Ming has not learned anything yet. They do have a level 10 military, though. Which is pretty dang impressive, considering. Okay, yes. So rather than do that, let's go over here. We're gonna do Japan next. Let's build a spy network. Build a spy network with these guys. And we're just gonna claim some of these guys' territory and eat them. So, the issue with Khmer is that I'd rather use Khmer to eat everyone else as opposed to eating them themselves. But at the same time, I need to get rid of some of these vassals before I start getting more of them. And I can actually I can get rid of Brunei. I can give them a gift. And by the time I finish improving relations back up to max, I'll be ready. So let's see. So my subsidy's going out. There we go. So they're building troops now. Okay, so it's just a financial situation. So we just needed to deal with that, and now we're fine. Oh God, what are you people doing? Aside from exactly what I told you to. So these guys are coring everything over here now, so I think we're ready to go after the Aztecs and just annex as much territory over here as we humanly can, because this is... You haven't discovered Portugal yet. Well, they're right here. So it seems to me that you are a liar. So what I'm going to try to do is get to Chortle, or Chortley rather. And once I get Chortley, I'll be able to Chorley? No, Chorley is probably in Mexico, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we're going to need to... Where's the port for Nicoya? I guess we'll find out. I don't know which side the ports are going to be on these places. But we're just going to start moving our way down and take it from there. So let's see if we can go after the Aztecs and take a bunch of their territory. I could if I had any people to spare. So this Khmer Smite network already has enough to give us this. And that's enough to get a claim there. Do we want to annex them? They're fighting. So Daviet is going to try and conquer this province. I'm not that concerned. I'm gonna leave that situation where it is for now, and focus on getting this situation over here dealt with. So that is a lot of vassals. Let's hop over here first. So we're going to take these guys out, and then we're going to siege down this province very slowly, apparently. Wow, that is actually a high-level fort. It's a level 3 fort. So I think we're going to pop over here. Let's take a look here. Yep, the cats are ready for action. I'm not sure how we want to handle it. I think I'm going to take out that big army first. And then once I've taken out that big army, I'll move on from there. Yep, and we've got these little dinky armies showing up on our doorstep. This has a capital fort. I think I'm going to finish this fort off first. Once I've finished this fort, I can actually just kind of chase them down. Oh, did they destroy the colony over here? Sucks. So much territory can we take? This is 53% worth of overextension. Ooh. So I think we can take this territory up here too. Yeah, I don't think that there's any reason to make her publicly denounce her old faith. That's really silly. Oh, whoops. This is not that far away. And send somebody to Galapagos and just get this dealt with. Hey, Yuki's Cat Hangout is on... The army of Yuki's Cat Hangout is on its way. That's nice. Okay, we have a boatload of military points to spend on something. We can't spend them on Spanish Square. Increase manpower. Holy shit, is she gonna win this before they get there? I don't think so. Not quite. It's too bad. Too bad. Okay, we won this siege. So with that siege won, we can now start just going after their armies and trying to eradicate them as quickly as possible. Because I think that if we just take out their armies, we'll be able to get it done, so to speak. 29th of December. Goodbye. What? This is way closer than it should be. Okay, I'm not sure what that was about, but... Wait, is this an enemy? Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna sit here. Ooh, righteous. But yeah, we definitely want to clear this out as quickly as possible. This mass, as you can see, is a huge, huge problem. Like, their troops are way, way superior in South America to the North American troops. The North American troops are a joke. But in South America, this is like a real battle. Oops. Let's go ahead and fabricate our claim on Tokachi. So I might be able, let's see. So what I can do is I can take a bunch of territory and then just release vassals out of it. You really need to be careful over there, but you know, I'm sure you know what you're doing. I'm actually going to start subsidizing these guys as well. Let's see. Do the exact same thing with them. Just give them 4 per month. So these guys are in Highlands, which is great for us because we can use that to our advantage, because this is now our fortress, not theirs. So we're going to take over Mexico. And the primary reason that we're heading over here is not because we want to do that fight. Or sorry, not because we want to take the territory itself, but because we actually do just want the fight. So Nicaragua has become self-sustaining, and Nicaragua has been added to what? Aren't these? Isn't this part of colonial Colombia? No, it's not. Okay. So we're gonna send someone down here. I'm an idiot. See who wins. Okay, the Kurils have become self-sustaining, so we've got our foothold up north to go in against Japan, and now it's time to start filling in our territory over here so that we can get our states in good shape. Okay, that was close. So we can now get Spanish Square, and I'm going to, because why the hell not? I'm gonna wait until the 30th or so, and then I'm gonna get this. So Celestial is being subsidized, but the subsidies here don't seem to be doing what I was hoping for. I still don't see any ships. $9,000 is not sufficient. So we're actually going to lose that province over there, but they only have a level 1 fort there, so it's fine. So all this stuff that we want, they will not give us. We have Mixe already, and it's already been cored. So since it's already been cored, we can actually take everything on this coast without trouble. Oh my god. These two are both taking so long. Theirs and ours. We just won the Siege of Mexico before they finished their siege. I feel kind of bad for them. And we can actually take all of this if we want. And do we want to take anything else? I don't know that we do, honestly. I think that this is fine. It gives us a boatload of territory. And they haven't cored everything yet. But I don't think this stuff is worth 30-some%. Like, I don't think it's worth 38%, so we should just do this. And that will weaken them further. Shoot. Okay, the price of slaves just increased. So when European nations started to colonize, North and South America, they created large plantations for the production of cotton, tobacco, and sugar. First, they tried to use the local population as slaves, but they quickly died out where that was tried. Slaves were then imported from Africa, which created a triangular trade system. Europe sold textiles, rum, and manufactured goods to Africa. Africa sold slaves to the Americas, and America sold cotton, sugar, and tobacco to Europe. So the price of slaves just increased, which is kind of interesting. And these guys are going to I guess they're going to go right here. And I want that's weird. I don't see the button to... Oh, as long as I'm here? This button, I think, is the button that usually is to go after rebels. So Celestial's Prairie Dog Paradise actually has troops now. And I think it has enough of them that I can just set these guys down for the 7 cities and not worry about them. We can now increase our trade efficiency by 10%. Which is very nice. And it's just about time to start working on Australia. Diviet is getting its butt kicked. Maybe? So these guys are going to go here. Okay, so we finished increasing Brunei's affection for us. Time to start annexing them. So we can send these guys to do this in May. So in May we can start finally annexing Brunei. And once we do that, we should be in good shape. so that's not good, because now we have actual separatists on our territory. Okay, we're going to build... This province, man. Okay, so... Okay, so we have 23,000 troops. We have no leader. Let's fix that. We're going to send this guy because even though it does interfere with the other force, it's more important that we get this dealt with. There we go. We should have an easy time here, because we have more cannons, and with equal sides, the cavalry just aren't that important. Ooh. And we can now afford administrative technology here, but we don't want that. We don't want to spend that administrative technology there. I've been playing really sloppy this run. What am I doing? So how long will it take for us to annex Brunei? Because I feel like I've wasted a huge amount of energy so far. Wow, okay, so that's changed a lot. Like, they've gone from nothing to 8,000 troops. Good job, Team Celestial. Okay. So here's a question: do I need these troops to be here anymore, or can I now send them to places like Japan? I think actually the time has come to send these guys to Japan. No! I don't need to send them to Japan. Up until now, I've been worried about the fact that I, don't want to spend too much administrative power. So, instead of worrying about that, now I can just go over here and say, Yahoo! Oh, is that what was causing that? These might not have been bugged out. It might be that the port is on the east side. Look at that, the port's on the east side. So since the port's on the east side, it's super far away. If I went down here, I don't have any colonists to send. This is within colonial range. I'm a dummy. Okay. What? Who cares? Spy detection. Who needs it? Alright, so we're going to start taking over territory down here now. And we're basically just going to annex this territory, and we're going to core it ourselves, despite the fact that coring things ourselves is generally something that I frown upon. Alright, so these guys have 2 allies. What are your level 6 militaries? Unfortunately, we've got more separatists over there. I think that they can be handled just by the Prairie Dog Army, though. So who else are they allied with? Not these guys. So if I declare war here, if I peace out here, I can take 1, 2, 3. I can take these 4 provinces, or I can take all 6. If I take all 6, then I can start getting a really, really strong influence in this area very quickly by just starting to annex everyone over here, one by one. I can only keep 999 power saved. So my stability is +0, so we're going to go ahead and increase our stability. My hope is to be able to finish this war before the stuff comes into play. And it looks like, yeah, Celestial's army just wiped those dudes out. So ooh, you know what I could be doing now is I could be considering increasing the I think I'll go for the cheap option still. I'll swap over to the more expensive option later. So what's the other one called? Okay. So, can we get there? Yes, we can. So now we decide whether we want to annex these guys entirely. I think we want to take all of this at the very least. This costs how much? This is 40% overextension. So they won't accept this because it would result in their complete annexation. But I'm sure that I can get that closer to... There we go. So we can just fully annex them. Costs 239. And there we go. So we can now core all of this stuff. And send these guys over to the capital. There we go. And that buys us a little bit of time. Not a huge amount, but it does buy us some time. Alright, so when we finish coring this, we will have a colonial nation, which is all great. But it's not great enough. Let's take this territory. So, oh my god, this is colonial Peru already. So that's interesting. So we're going to start conquering this territory here. So they have a level 3 fort here, unfortunately. It's going to take a while to beat through. This is not good terrain to fight in for. So we're not enemies with them yet. So here's the question. Is this unoccupied? I think it is. I think this territory here is unoccupied. Yeah, that's definitely unoccupied. Perfect. So we're just going to send our troops down here. And we will slowly finish off this fortress. In the meantime, we'll be moving over to here. So if I take this fort, can't core that yet. So we're getting really in good shape here. We've got ships showing up, and Celestial's Prairie Dog Paradise is a monument to our glory. And soon we will have more colonial nations forming here. Once we fully take all of this, I think Pura is not in the same. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is not in the right colonial region, but we still have 5 in this colonial region, so that right there, that first conquest gave us what we needed. Okay, so we're now... Whoa, how am I losing money? Yes. All of the negative piety in the world. It's actually going to be very difficult for me to have a negative piety value. Because every time I declare war on someone who is not Muslim, I'm like, yeah, piety! Interesting. And Sumana system. So I think what I'm going to do here is, if I can, an idiot. So I'm not coring Pura because I'm a dummy. So I'm converting it instead. So I can actually core these 2 provinces. So, luckily, the only one that I'm not coring right now is the one that isn't required for my thinger here. Oh, I guess part of this is forts. Forts get really expensive. Okay, this is a level 3 fort on the ocean. Let's... bring our troops over, and we're going to finish this Galapagos thing here. Let's see here. So we just have to figure out which ones of these are facing the correct direction. Ooh. There we go. Let's go to Panama. Why am I even opening that? That's silly. Okay. So we're at 92% here, and we're running out of time. So we're going to have to spend some administrative power. And honestly, a 10% penalty sucks, but that's okay. We're just going to do it. Yuki's cat hang out noble rebels. Not terribly concerned about noble rebels. This is really a lot of territory very quickly. Okay, let's see. Who are we gonna get? Land force modifier. Woo! Just there for the military tech point bonus. So my hope is that when the subsidies wear out... Wait, what? Oh, right. I'm a dummy. I'm like, what? Why are they at war? Oh, right, I'm still at war. I forgot I was at war. Don't you judge me. Okay, so this will be done in about a year. The French are here. Siege of Lima is over. So let's wipe this army out. And one of my advisors died again. I think I'm actually going to take the expensive advisor here. So let's see how much... This is 42% overextension. So this is going to be a decent amount, but not an overwhelming amount. It's 45%, so what's my current overextension? I can actually do this now, I don't need to wait. I was thinking that I'd need to wait, but I can just annex this now. It's not going to take me over, so let's do it. Okay, so we're coring everything. Oh, goods. Oh no, we lost trading in tea. You guys can hunt for the 7 cities of gold, I guess, over here. And can I actually start these guys soon? Yeah. So I'm going to improve my relations with these guys, because I want to start the annexation process with Sulu before I finish Brunei, because finishing Brunei is going to make it slower to start the others. What? Interesting. They're getting, like, chased. Okay, so we've built up relations. Oh, good. Lovely. That's just what I like to see. Nice big revolt in a place that I have to do an amphibious assault to get to. Yes! We got there first. So Palembang... Oh! The new colonial nation is formed. So, Malacca and Colombia. So, what is this going to be called? Let's see. I don't know. Kind of like Ursa more than. Oz's Ursa Atrium. Because why not? There we go. So these guys can now pop out of here. And because we didn't get the 10 extra years of separatism, the unrest here should not be relevant. We should be fine from now on. Okay, we are getting close to the point where the printing press... Wow. Interesting. So we've got Colonial Conquest coming out on Zapotec. Looks like Celestial's got the bloodlust going. Of course, we didn't even have to pay these guys. They're just immediately like, hey, let's go start making troops. I guess it's just because this is much, much wealthier territory. So where are my troops? Okay, so here they are. So we're going to start trying to conquer our way inland soon. And I guess we're destroying it because we don't have a choice. Oops. No, you fools! Think of the tourism! Oh, Sulu is already... So... I need another 50. Oh, wow, that is crazy good. That is ridiculously good. I did not realize how good that was. That's pretty nuts. So we can now just give them a gift. Boom. We're done. So we can now annex them. Whoa, 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 colonists. Just want to make sure that all my colonists are actually on board. Where do I want to go now? Can't get all the way over there? Okay, so Portugal has expanded a little bit to the west, but it looks like everyone is pretty close to their original starting territory. Muscovy is getting pretty big. The Ottomans are increasing a bit, but we actually should be in good position, I think, to conquer the New World without too much interference from the west. From the east, I guess. The far east. Because the people on the far east just can't really stop us. They're just not big enough, I don't think. Let's take a look at the Great Powers map. So as you can see, I have by far the most development of the actual advanced countries in the world. Ming is really far behind in tech, and they'll catch up a little bit, but the only people that I'm on par with, the only people that are ahead of me are the Ottomans, and they're going to struggle with these tech penalties the entire game, whereas I'm going to be able to kick myself out of them relatively fast, I think. So let's see here. I'm going to pop somewhere. How much are we? 44%. Okay, I don't need to do anything down here yet. But oh right, I need to send a colonist. So you know what? I think I need to start filling in some of the territories that are really weak right now. So this cat territory over here is really weak. And this is colonial California right here, and it's a pretty decent piece of territory. I'm gonna go ahead and send someone here. We're just gonna get the entire west coast if possible. That way we can just start annexing our way through all this stuff on the east. But yeah, Ming has fallen behind me in terms of just absolute land mass. And that's pretty crazy. Malacca for the win. This is the power of Singapore! Didn't you guys build a bunch of troops? Where'd they go? But yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting vassal swarm once we... Our colony just declared colonial conquest casus belli on someone else. So we're going to see how they handle Shu, because this is the biggest threat in the region, I think. These guys are getting pretty small now. And these guys are military rank 7 versus military rank 11. Oh right, Sulu, we're going to start annexing you, but we don't really want to start annexing you until after... So how much longer do we have? So we have 402 out of 552, so we have exactly 150 left. So we want to wait until... So we're about 86-ish. At around 86%, we're going to want to get in there. military, definitely. We have so much manpower right now. Okay, so we can, if we want, and I think we do, I think we need to start improving our military over here. And we can go ahead and build 2 more cavalry as well. All is not diamonds that glitter. Quartz. Ooh. 2 small tribes with a very special arrangement. The women live by themselves, far from the men who only allow to visit them for a couple times each year. Any boy, child fathered this way is returned to their father, and the girls are kept by the women. If approached at any time other than the appointed, the women will defend themselves with bows and arrows. The men of the strange tribe are currently preparing for the next visit and have invited the male expedition members to join them. That sounds like a bad idea. Okay, whatever. I don't know why, not doing that gives me administrative power, but I'll take it. Is that somebody's colonial nation? No, it can't be. That can't be somebody's colonial nation. They aren't the same color as me. Better leave it. So once we finish this coring here, it will put us in a good position because we'll have a colonial nation that appears down here, and then we can just start annexing territory here and giving it to them. So, should work well. So who are you? Scotland? What's Scotland doing here? That's funny. The Scots are just like, hey, we've got 2 soldiers here, woo! Go us! Okay, so those are Celestial's problem. Celestial can handle them. And yeah, they're... Okay, so we've gotten the first one here. And once we finish all of our troops here, we can consider what we're going to do here. These guys are allied with Pegu. And we've got how many troops? We've got 31,000 troops here. I think 31,000 is plenty to go after Khmer. Brunei is nowhere near having a Liberty Desire that's dangerous, so I think that we might want to... Yeah, we're just going to vassalize these guys now. I guess we're just going to use the fleet to do it. I was thinking I could walk through my allies' territory, but that's not always the case, I guess. Okay, we now have Malaccan Peru. So... what am I going to call this? Ha! No. Do I want to save this for the US? I think I want to save this for the US. The 13 colonies region. Or Brazil, for that matter. Either one. One of the really big ones is going to be Silria's Spider Sanctuary, because I think that'll be really funny and my wife will approve. So let's see. How do you spell battalion? I think it's 2 T's? I think that's wrong. I know that's wrong. I'm just going to find out how it's wrong. It's probably just 1 T. Nope, it's 1 L. Okay, so we now have another territory. Where is it? There we go. It's not showing up on the map yet. And since we have this territory, I think that we should probably annex some more space for them first. So let's take a look here. How are things going? These guys are progressing faster than this is progressing, and this is not a big deal either. It's not a huge issue. So I think we're just gonna go after this. Trunians. Okay, we need to do something for our military points. Should I make West Java a state now? Yeah, I guess we might as well. So we core everything in West Java. I don't know how big of an impact that'll have. We can call Dai Viet into our wars if we want, but I don't see any reason to. Oh right, I forgot about the vassal swarm. Okay, so estates are complaining. We need to give them some territory. Preferably not super valuable type of territory like this stuff. Let's give the emirs this because it has manpower. Okay, this is perfect for the Lemma, because it's crap. So things are going pretty well over here. Puppy's Bull Battalion is also raring to go. These guys are allied with Cusco. as is Huya. So if I declare war on you, will Cusco come in? Yes, they will. And ditto for you, I assume? So instead, we're going to declare war on Cusco directly. And why can't I set them as a co-belligerent? Oh, I have a truce with that. Okay, that's fine. Alright. First army bites the dust. Oh shit. They've got troops landing! Fine. Get back out there. Got 10,000 troops that are just going to be showing up on their... got 10,000 troops who are not going to be showing up right on top of them. So why are they afraid of me right now? What's this way down? Yeah. Oh shit! I need to send my diplomat over there. Okay, we can recall you. Definitely don't need that. Oh shit, we're at war. I can't annex them right now. Oh well, that's fine. It'll decrease my diplomatic reputation and slow down the next annexation, but that's not a big deal. So, as long as I'm not slowing down the annexation of Brunei, I'm happy. Okay, so that leaves us with this war where I want to make them a vassal, because if I make them a vassal, it gives me a lot. So the Brunei army is right here. And I think the time has come that we need to start seriously going up against these people. So we're going to start fabricating some of our own claims. How much more do we need? We have a lot more that we need. A lot. Occupied by me. For a second I was worried that was occupied by France. You know, it occurs to me that this could be a French colony. I don't think Pegu is going to be willing to get out of the war, but worth a try. Slap that in the treasury. We can use it to improve something. We are capped out on military power again. Oh good, we won the Siege of Choporia. So we're not currently at war with Puglia. You would honestly think that, like, at a certain point of, like, utterly overwhelming odds, allies would be more keen on ditching. Because these guys have this giant swarm of troops. Gigantic swarm of troops that's just barreling down upon their territories. Ooh. More peeps in Panama. Can I demand anything from these guys? Okay, we can now actually get them to pay me war reparations, maybe? No, we're just going to piece these guys out. So those guys are pieced out. Which leaves us at 100% war score. And no diplomats to send. So, they are willing to become our vassal. They need to give up all claims in Malacca. And Khmer is now one of my vassals. So, imagine that. They have high liberty desire. So, let's go ahead and not send anyone because we can't do that yet. Okay, so these guys can go ahead and protect trade somewhere. Let's go to Siam. Okay, that's where they were before, I think. So we're negative 21% right now. And let's find out who said what. Okay. I probably should have waited on that. Or rather, I should have waited to peace out until I finished that. But we now have Indonesia completely set. So, do we have... So what are we missing? Scotland's getting kind of tiny. France? just set me as a rival? That's beautiful. Okay, France, how are you doing? France has 58,000 troops. That's really interesting that they set me as a rival from across the entire world. They're allied with Castile. Ooh, that's dangerous. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus. Friendly's gonna hatch? Because we're in mountains, which means that these guys are gonna get the defensive bonuses, not us. Just gonna have to leave. You know what? No, we're just gonna stay here because it's stupid to leave when we. Okay, we need to consolidate these regiments, though. I think. We're just gonna see how well we perform. We don't perform well enough, so we're just gonna pull back. That is a lot of troops. That's 30,000 troops. Holy shit! That is a very serious underestimation of how much fucking shit they have. Holy crap. Okay, so we're gonna pop into these mountains over here. Cusco is huge. Okay, we're gonna just pop over to the mountain. You know what? We're gonna stay right here. Panama has become self-sustaining. That's great. That has to be France. I think that this right here is probably a French colony. Jungle. I'm gonna send my dudes over here. Where's share maps? Interesting. So apparently a vassal will not share their maps with you. Where the hell is Celestial's troops? Oh, there they are. We're not going to go in there. That's some bad mojo. Okay, we can actually go here, though. So this is jungle plus river crossing. These guys do have a level 9 military, so it's not like they're a complete joke. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Just going to wait one more month. I'm just going to charge these guys. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. It's just the one, though. Okay. 13th. Okay. Ooh. Oh, these guys are going to Nazca. Oh, this is coastal desert. Ew. It's like the only place in the entire map that isn't favorable terrain for somebody. Oh, I can peace out with people separately? I can just annex these guys right now. So that kicks them out of the war. So who else is in this war? Oh, they don't even have enough troops. If these guys are heading to Lima, then that's good for me because I can just pop in there. So the printing press has now become a major factor in the world. So I don't know whether we're going to be able to pop in here easily or not. It looks like they're going to let us attack them, which is crazy because they're now attacking into mountains. Okay, we just won that battle. Okay, we're going to leave someone behind. We're going to continue forward. Oh shit. Capped out on military protect again. So what are we gonna do? Okay, well, we can't increase that anymore. Oh shit, I have a colonist free. That's not good at all. Okay, we're going to take Cusco now because otherwise there's the risk that the French take it, and we do not want to allow that to happen. We want to make sure that we keep the connection completely severed from the west coast. If we completely control the west coast, then we can resupply at will, and that helps us substantially. So, what are we going to do? Ooh, this is going to be nice. Trade steering and trade efficiency increases. I don't really know what I want to do with my military tech. How many generals do I have? I only have one. I could get another conquistador, I guess. I don't need another conquistador. He's good enough. I'll just try another general. There we go. So that's useful. They stay. The Heretics of Banjar. So which vassals? Oh, it's Khmer, of course. Okay, so this is mountains, right? Yeah. I guess what I'm going to try to do is just pinch them in. This is their capital, so it's going to be the hardest thing to take. So, oh right, they have forts everywhere. Lovely. What is Celestial doing? Why are you going over there? Oh! Celestial's army can't reach this territory without going through the fog. Oh my god. Poor Celestial. What happens if I declare war on the Aztecs again? I actually can declare war on the Aztecs again. There we go. Have at it, Celestial. You're fine now. Okay. So these guys are going really far, and they're going into mountains. I think I can take these guys out here. Yes. Wait, why am I the attacker? Why am I the attacker? I shouldn't be the attacker, I should be the defender. Okay, we're pulling out of this. Okay, so that does not function the way that I thought it did. The time has come to send over the rest of my troops. We need to do something about our military situation. Oh! That thing's triggered already. So, with that triggering... There we go. I think that the best way to get that is probably just going to be... Look at that. We've already got it half done. So... yeah. That's the best way to just pump up that tech, I think. But yeah, it looks like the way that this works is slightly different than I thought it did. Which is going to cause some problems for me. But nothing too major. It just means that I have to actually bring my army over. So we're bringing over the rest of the army. And with the rest of the army here, we should have a pretty easy time plowing through these guys. I'm hoping that the opening through the Aztecs is something that he takes advantage of. He's not. He's just gonna bug out, it looks like. Son of a bitch. So, Celestial is confused because he's got people over there. Okay. So we have 15,000 troops over here. Moving down here. And so when we start fighting with even numbers, this should go reasonably smoothly. More separatists? Holy shit. Okay, so Celestial's having some slight difficulties up there. So, right on the 31st. Where's my navy? Get them here! This bizarre stalemate that we've got going on here. Oh, we don't have anybody improving my relations with Cambodia? Maybe want to start getting that. And we need to get out of war so that we can mix them. Jesus. Where's Celestial's army? Where's Celestial's army? Where did you put your army? God damn it, Celestial. Okay, fine. Okay, so my second army has arrived, but I can't actually use it for this war. I have to go back and deal with the Aztecs that I just pissed off. And before I even deal with them, I need to deal with the separatist masses, because otherwise we're going to have some seriously bad juju. I do not know where Celestial's armies have gone. Oh shit, oops, that was a mistake. Did I just split in half? Oh my god, they took a fort? Yay! Okay, so these guys are going to Lima, which is a mistake for them because Lima actually has a fortress, which means that we are on the defensive. Which means that we wipe out half their army. Yay. Okay, so now that we've wiped out half of that army, I'm debating whether I should just chase them, honestly. The problem is that they have so many. Yeah, I can't get there from there, so we're just gonna have to go to here. And hope that this time we have the numbers to hold them here. Any other fortresses that aren't in mountains? No. The other thing I could do, this didn't occur to me. Oh my god, my force limit is maxed. I have the maximum number of troops right now. That's unusual. I never have my force limit. How am I doing for a naval limit? Okay, we can build another cadre of 10 caravels. Hey! Self-sustaining. Come on, this needs to finish. Holy shit. How did the siege just go backward? So we finally won the siege of Guatemala. So many of these separatists. Holy shit. The Scottish troops are still here. Okay, so let's... Oh god. This is gonna be closer than I'd like. Celestial, where are your frickin' troops? I think he just wandered his troops back and forth and then disbanded them because he ran out of money. Oh, speaking of which, maybe I can just give him enough money. Yeah, I'm not giving him money anymore, so let's try giving him some money. What is my war exhaustion anyway? So Darien is now set up. And yeah, we're just going to take this entire area. Okay, if we can take that fort. God damn it. Do not care about the peasants. Peasant revolt is fine. What? God. It would be nice if I didn't just completely ignore those forts. Okay, so get overseas merchants now. Oops. Okay, so once we take this, we can knock... There we go. Now we can knock over the... Aztec army. And they might just lose. They just might lose the territory. Okay, so do I want to take this much territory from them? Sure. Okay. So, Puppy's Bull Battalion is 100% set for now. And now we need to get these troops up here so that we can finish dealing with this just clusterfuck up here. These guys are done, so how about we assign a merchant? We have so many merchants now, holy crap. Okay, need to set a merchant to Nippon. How about you? And set a merchant up here, I guess. Panama is not... super great for us, because that trade node does not really go anywhere near where we need it to. Okay, so this army is just going to be focused on winning that battle. So what is my... Yay, colonists! Poor Celestial. This massive empire is just sort of collapsing into the ground. So I'm hoping that 40,000 troops is sufficient to take out the Shu separatists here. So do they have any forts? They do. That is a fort that they're standing on. So we've got more separatists popping up. We've got 25,000 troops here, I think. Better leave this be. So we have more troops than they have. They have probably the better general. Let's split this army in half. Oh, did they come to attack us? Oh, beautiful. So they came in to attack my troops, which means that we should handily win this. Great. Twos. Okay, so we've taken those guys out, which means that we can now just... send people everywhere and take all this territory back. So we've won that. Is any of this actually cored yet? None of this is cored. Oh shit, and this territory got stolen. So what am I going to do to the Aztecs? Definitely do this revoke core. Okay. We don't want to take any more territory from the Aztecs right now. The only reason that I attacked them in the first place was to deal with the rebel problem, because I thought that if I declared war, they could walk through that territory. It ended up not helping any. So, we now need to deal with those separatists down there. We're going to send this army over to deal with these guys. Okay, so where are we going to send you? Philippines isn't really worth that much. I think we're going to send them to Nippon. Start making our presence known in the region. Okay, so So we can now get trunnions if we want, or we can get improved drainage if we want. And I don't know that either of those are a great plan for right now. Okay, so we've got more separatists showing up. I'm gonna take these guys out before we lose the territory, not the fort. And they are starting to core some of this stuff, which is good. And what am I gonna do? Still have 10,000 troops over here. Actually, I have more than that. Oh, these have troops on them. Well, that's important to know. So we have 9 merchants. We've taken over the majority of South America. And Puppy's Bull Battalion is doing fine over here. I'm going to send these guys to Japan as well, actually. because I don't need any more coastal support at this point. So I'm going to try getting Colonial La Plata done next, because I think that we've done a pretty decent job over here. I just need to take this province and this province. So I guess I have 2 more provinces to go. I thought I only had 1. So I have 2 more provinces to go. And once I have those, I'll be good to go. So what is... Okay, we've got a fully maintained fort here, which is nice because it means that this doesn't actually result in any problems. Okay, it's June. Let's see, what do we want to do now? So, these guys are allied with Ming, Pegu, and Twanga. Dai Viet is allied with just me and Bengal. The Bengal force is looking pretty impressive right now. And Renaissance is present in Ming, and they're starting to push toward the next stuff too. I'm debating whether I want to go after these guys. Like, I have so much territory that I can these guys. The problem is that then we'll end up in a massive, massive war that we don't want to be in right now. So, we're just going to pop over here. Continue playing whack-a-mole. Siege of Manny, good. Castilian Texas is an issue. So Castile's moving over into my area here. And Castile, I think, is allied with France. They're allied with... Oh my god, they're allied with all of the colonial peeps. So what I need is to get a hold of Portugal. Because if I can get to Portugal's territory, I can declare war on them and fight them and Castile. Without needing to go too crazy. So let's take a look at the Great Powers list. So the Ottomans are ahead of me. France is behind me. Castile is behind me. Where are the French colonies? see. Ah. So I was wrong. This is a French colony right here, but the stuff prior to that was not. We do definitely need to hold them off here. So let's see. Let's take polish. Am I going to be investing in Navy technology anytime soon? I can go 10 years without it. I don't need it because I can diplomatically annex my vassals. There we go. Going around playing whack-a-mole still. So the electors have elected Austria, not something we care about. Okay, we won this siege. Okay. I think we're all done. All set. We've done all the whack-a-moling that we need to do for Celestial's territory. Okay, we're going to need to improve our relations with Sunda. We get an extra 70. The aggressive expansion is substantial. But that's okay. So how... Oh, great, it's a mothballed fort. Lovely. This mothballed fort is going to screw us so hard. Because it's not going to be mothballed for the enemies. Let's go ahead and compensate them. So, and now we have to actually siege this fort because they mothballed it. So that means that I need to start giving money to these guys because they're not keeping up. So if we give them 4 per year, or per month rather, that will hopefully encourage them to develop a more appropriate setup. We've got more attacks coming in here. Let me guess, this was a mothball fort. No. So hopefully that troop over there will be sufficient for my needs there. We must always attack! Oh no, that's not allowed. The term is, oh hell no. Okay, so we are going to use that to reconquer the territory that we lost from them, as well as take... Damn it. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to retake our territory here. So this province okay, looks like we're just gonna have to go around. And we're not gonna even be able to do that, because Hispaniola just landed there. So we'll be able to reconquer territory here. On the plus side, they haven't actually taken any forts. I think the defensive pips are better because the defensive pips go straight to the infantry on the front line. Chumash has grown to be self-sustaining. Woot. Okay, so we're completely cutting the entire continent off from expansion into Asia. Okay, how about them apples? We just got plus 25% trade steering. That should dramatically boost our finance situation. And even though these guys did not have any forts here, they still managed to take that, so that's weird. Alright, well, we take this back. Let's go. Okay, so we are just going to go annihilate this army and leave the puppy to his own devices. Veraguas has grown and become self-sufficient. I think it's time that we start finding people. Maybe we can let them sort it out themselves. It's not my problem. Okay. This does mean that we're going to need to go in against the Aztecs again soon. So how long is this for? Quite a while. Alright, so $10 merchants now. Okay, so where am I? Okay, this guy is what, a conquistador? No, of course not. Okay, we're gonna get a conquistador. He's completely useless, of course. Okay, here are my ships. Do I want to go back to Asia, or do I want to start fighting the colonial wars? Let's take a look here. If I declare a colonial war, well, that's silly. So if I declare a colonial war, it doesn't actually help me any. So here's French Columbia. So our territories over here are doing okay. I think that we need to annex Sunda before we can form Malaya, because I think they have territory over here that we need. So we're at 120 with max improved relations. Aggressive expansion is a problem. The half a core is a problem. Can I get more? I can use Influence Nation. And I might as well, because it lasts for 10 years. Let's just build a spy network over here. Probably can't declare war on these guys, can I? Nope, nope. These guys are allied with Cusco. Have you guys cored this shit yet? I've cored a decent portion of it, but not all of it. So, can they not handle that? Son of a bitch. Okay, I don't think we need to help out because I think these guys will do it for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around for stuff to do in Asia. You know, it might be time. How strong is Ming right now? Ming has 41,000 troops. Do not have institutions, but it doesn't matter because they still have... Never mind, it does matter. It matters a lot. I have a level 13 military somehow? Okay, so... that changes quite a bit. So with the Ming military really out of date, I think now might be the time to go after Ayutthaya. Because we can now do the Reconquest Casus Belli. I can set France as my rival, really? Okay, let's do it. So, if we go in against Ayutthaya, we're going to be dealing with the massive swarm from Ming, in addition to a relatively large swarm from Ayutthaya. They also are allied with Pegu and Tongo, so... it's really too bad that the bonus that you get doesn't actually work in Asia anymore, even on the people that are really out of date. The Aztecs are willing to accept. Sorry. Hello? Hey. Hey. Okay. No, not yet. I've been streaming. Nope. Taking a train. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Alright, now we need to figure out why I'm sending stuff to Panama when I should be moving trade toward Nippon so that I can actually conceivably get control of it. Okay, so feeding the Westerners does not seem like my idea of a great strategy. So we're transferring trade power to Mexico. Where's the hearing? Okay, so it sounds to me like people are coming in, so I think that I'm going to end things here for now. I'm going to take a look at my current situation and we'll figure out what we want to do. So thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure to stream for you today, and I hope to see you again next time for more, hopefully more conquest and probably our first conflicts with the West. Well, I guess the Far East.